Welcome to the Queen Amani Show, all the way from the Queen City. Here she is, Queen Amani.
Welcome to the Queen Amani TV show, all the way from the castle, in the castle, from the Queen City to you. I hope that you're having a great week this week, because I know that I am having a fantastic week, and I'm so excited that you're tuning in today to the Queen Amani TV show. You know, I'm here with my babies today, Mr. Rocket and Miss Chanel. You know, they love being here in the castle, you know, on the Queen Amani TV show, and we are just excited. You know, if you hear some barking in the background, it's just Mr. Cody, because he's around. He likes to just kind of come in and go out, so, you know, don't mind him. But I hope that you've been enjoying the Queen Amani TV show, and I am just so excited. You know, there have been so many great things going on here in our city, and so many fabulous events, and so many great sporting events, and I am just so excited to be here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and hopefully soon we'll be out in the city, hopefully around next season, and highlighting some of the wonderful things going on here in Charlotte. You know, well, today I actually want to talk about photo shoots. I know that I've heard from a lot of models, because, you know, you all know here at the Queen Amani TV show, I absolutely love pageants. That's why I wear my crown. It actually reminds me of my pageantry days, and I get to be creative and have fun here on the Queen Amani TV show, you know, with putting on my crown. And I love to every now and again to take photo shoots when I can. You know, I do model for the Queen Amani TV show, so I do take photo shoots periodically for the TV show, and for, you know, other events that I may be involved with. I was blessed to, this is about a year ago, I was involved with Charlotte Fashion Week, and I modeled in Charlotte Fashion Week, and I have some pictures from that event and different things. But I just want to talk about photo shoots, because I know I've heard from a lot of models, and, you know, I've gotten a lot of questions about what it takes, what all goes into a photo shoot. And you know that I love to give you the behind the scenes of, you know, what it takes to create that finished product. So I'm going to show you on this show, you know, I'll be able to show you my last photo shoot that I just completed, and you'll see some of the pictures from that show, or that particular photo shoot, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about what it took to go into that particular photo shoot. Now, I have done a many of photo shoots, and it just really depends on your location. That's really number one. Really picking the right location. Every location kind of determines what it's going to take to make that photo shoot great. What I mean by that is, if you're shooting, say for instance, outside around your pool, and you have a photo shoot there, okay? You really have to make sure you have good lighting, and because a lot of times your lighting is going to glare off of the water, and if you're like standing in front of the water in your swimsuit or what have you, if your lighting is not the best, it can kind of not, you know, your pictures are not going to be the best. So lighting is a big thing, but picking the right location. So on my last photo shoot, I was actually in the studio, and the photographer had a backdrop behind me. And now different photographers have different types of backdrops, but this particular photo shoot, I decided to just go with an all-white backdrop, because for me, and the what I was trying to achieve in that particular photo shoot, I wanted to make sure all the focus was just on what I had on that day. So I wanted a really simple, clean background. So we just chose an all-white backdrop, and you'll see that in some of these pictures. And I just decided to model right in front of that particular backdrop with minimal posing. Now, I've been on photo shoots where the photographer would just sit and just continuously snap pictures and try to get as many pictures he or she could in one frame. Well, this particular one, he decided to snap slower because I didn't move as fast in the pictures. And you'll notice that in some of these pictures that you see, that I look very still, and it looks like a still shot of me. That's what we were trying to achieve in this particular look. So talking about that, if you're a model or an aspiring model and you're looking to take a photo shoot, okay, and you're in the planning stages, the first thing we said was location. Making sure you select the best location for what it is you're trying to achieve. Then you want to speak to your photographer, whomever is going to be taking the photo shoot of you, he or she, and make sure you go over what kind of look are you trying to achieve. Do you want to look still in that shot? Do you want to look like you're moving? Do you want many different looks? Say for instance you have on a particular outfit. Say I have on this dress, and I want different shots of me in this dress. Well, I'm going to keep moving, right, as the photographer is taking the pictures of me. So basically, that particular photographer is going to have to take as many pictures of me as they can in that one particular frame. You know, it's important that you discuss these things ahead of time so your photographer has the idea of what it is they're going to be doing as they're shooting you. I remember when I first started modeling way back in the day, and I really didn't have the knowledge like I have now with, you know, trying to get or achieve the best look, so to say. And I remember just like going in to take my pictures and just standing right there in front of, say, the backdrop or wherever on location we would be. And I would just kind of barely move around, you know? And sometimes that worked and sometimes it didn't, you know. And what that told me is that there is work that you have to put in ahead of time before you go and you do your photo shoot. And I want to make sure that you models are prepared when you go into a photo shoot and you know what you're doing so you get the best out of it. Because, you know, a lot of times photo shoots are only a certain amount of time. It may only be a 3-hour photo shoot, and in that 3 hours you want to get the most out of that photo shoot that you possibly can. So the pictures that you've seen of me from this particular photo shoot, I believe it took about 2 hours to actually get these looks that you see. However, it took about another 2 hours just of planning to make sure that the photographer and I were on the same page as far as everything that I've kind of discussed earlier. As far as our location, our backdrop, we discussed what my main goal was in achieving in this photo shoot, the look that I was going for, and everything. So, you know, you want to make sure that you are communicating with your photographer or whoever is going to do that photo shoot. So when you go into that shoot, you're prepared and you get the most out of it. And so, you know, that is, for me, that's the biggest thing in photo shoots, and making sure that you you take care of the work that you need to ahead of time. So when you go in to have your photo shoot, you can focus on your pictures. You know, you want to spend that time making sure you get the best look. A lot of times, and I know for me, it takes a lot of pictures just to get that one picture that I really love. You know, I know that you've seen these pictures here, you know, through this slideshow that we've shown of the pictures from the last photo shoot, and it took probably over 200 or more, you know, different looks and different pictures just to get these right pictures that you see, you know. And so it takes time, you know, and it's going to take a lot of pictures and a lot of different frames to get that number one shot, you know, the best look, right? And so why I'm saying this is that you want to make sure that you take that time when you're in that photo shoot to really focus on getting that good picture, because really at the end of the day, when you see your pictures, that's what's going to matter most. You're going to look at those pictures, and if you didn't really get that good look, it's a lot of wasted time. So you want to make sure that you have done your work, put in the hard work beforehand, you know, choose the best location for you. Make sure that you have the best lighting. That's a big thing. You know, one thing that I noticed with lighting now is that you have to, you know, especially if it's an outdoor shot, you have to watch the time of day that you decide to have your photo shoot. If it's late at night, of course, you're not going to get the best pictures. For me, I love, if it's going to be an outdoor shoot, I love to have that photo shoot, I would say around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And the reason being is the sun is, you know, out, it's just coming up, and the weather is, to me, the best. I really don't like having a photo shoot when it's very hot outside. Number one, for me, your makeup is going to melt. You're going to be hot, you're going to be sweaty, you're going to be sticky, and you're just not going to get the best photos then. And so I really like to have my photo shoots when it's really cool, the sun is just coming up, it's very bright outside, I'm ensured that I'm going to have good lighting, and I know that if it's going to be warm that day, chances are it will be cooler in the morning. And so that's going to, you know, affect my pictures. And I want to make sure that, you know, I'm outdoors when my makeup is not going to be melting off, you know. So make sure that you take these things in consideration, and, you know, you talk to your photographers about that to, you know, decide on the best time so you'll get the best pictures. Because, you know, pictures are everything. If you're modeling and you're looking to book a job or what have you, your pictures are everything. So I want you to stay tuned. We have to go to commercial, but when we come back, we have some more tips on how to take the best photo shoots. Welcome to the Queen Amani Show. Thank you for joining us here at the Queen Amani Show in the castle. You know, if you would like to come in the castle and share your story of the great things that you have going on, make sure you connect with us at queenamanitvshow@gmail.com. You can send us an email at the queenamanitvshow@gmail.com, and also look for our Facebook page, Queen TV Show, at Facebook.com. And we also have an Instagram page, and that's the Queen TV Show. So make sure you follow us there at Facebook and Instagram, and also send us an email so you can be a guest here in the castle at the Queen Amani TV Show. And thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to the Queen Amani TV Show. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope that you're enjoying our show today. I know I've been having a great time here in the castle, and I've met, oh my goodness, so many great, fantastic, wonderful people in the Queen City of Charlotte doing such great things. You know, today we've been talking about modeling and getting the best photo shoot. Actually, not just modeling. You know, there are a lot of different times when you can get a photo shoot. It doesn't necessarily have to be just modeling. You may have a family, you know, photo that you're taking pictures of, or you know, it may just be you and you just want pictures of yourself. You don't necessarily have to be modeling to focus on photo shoots. But I think that there are a lot of things that go into play with photo shoots that sometimes we don't really take the time to think about, or necessarily take the time to just discuss ahead of time before the photo shoot. You know, that way you can maximize your photo shoot and get the best out of it and have the best looks. So we were talking about locations, we were talking about lighting, and time, making sure you select the best time. And I would say one of the best things to do is speak to your photographer. You know, more than likely they should be able to communicate to you about, you know, their abilities to shoot, because now there are all kinds of different cameras with different, or they may have different lighting equipment and different things like that. So make sure you just take the time to really talk to them and convey to them what type of look you're trying to achieve. I think that's the most important thing too. You know, if you have this type of look that you're going for, you know, in your mind, make sure you let them know so you can work with them and they have time to come up with what it's going to take to achieve that look. You can't just like pop up on your photo shoot and think that they, you know, can read your mind and know what kind of look it is you want, or you know, if you don't talk to them and you just go and you take pictures and then you look at your pictures, you know, after the fact and you're like, well, this is not what I envisioned. You have to communicate with them, you know, communicate with them ahead of time before your photo shoot. So, you know, I was thinking about the locations, some of the locations that I have loved, some of the best locations I've loved actually having photo shoots. Well, you know that right now I am a mom. And don't mind Mr. Cody, he's in the background, and you know, on set here I have my babies, Cody, Rocket, and Chanel, and from time to time they get chatty. They just want to talk to you. I think Cody was just trying to tell us what his favorite photo shoot place was. But, you know, for me, I love to travel. And when I traveled, I have one place in particular that I absolutely love having photo shoots, and that was in New York City. Oh my, I feel like I have gotten some of the best photo shoots in New York City, and I feel like maybe because, well, in New York they're known for modeling and such, and so they do have a lot of really great photographers that are used to taking photo shoots of models. And you know, so I'll show actually some of the pictures that I've had in New York, and I can tell you there is one in particular, one of my favorite all-time pictures in a photo shoot that I took. It was in New York City, and I was standing in a loft type of like a loft apartment type setting, I guess is what you'll call it. And it's like I was looking out of the window, and it's just, that picture is just so phenomenal. It looks like a piece of artwork to me. And so I don't know, you take a look at it and let me know what you think. But I just love going to New York City just to have a photo shoot. I mean, it's so worth it. If you're a model or an aspiring model, you just have to go to the Big Apple and have a photo shoot there. It is just amazing. But you know, if I'm home in the Queen City, then one of my favorite places, let's see here, to take pictures, I would say if it's an outdoor photo shoot, I love to take pictures at the lake. I would say that is because of the scenery. If I am looking to, say for instance, get a picture and I'm not just trying to focus on myself in that photo shoot, but I want the background, like the scenery, I definitely would go to one of the lakes, Lake Norman or Lake Wylie. Now, I don't think I've ever had a photo shoot at Lake Wylie, but I have at Lake Norman, and it's just gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. The homes are beautiful. Just the scenery, I think it's just the lake, the layout of the lake is so beautiful. And I have just loved the scenery behind the pictures. I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the photo shoots and myself in the picture, but I almost kind of like the scenery just as much. So definitely Lake Norman is a great location. Believe it or not, I have never had a photo shoot in downtown Charlotte. You know, so that's definitely on my bucket list, because I feel like here in the Queen City, we have one of the best downtown areas. I mean, the buildings are so pretty. It is just so pretty. I love sometimes just to go downtown and just walk down there and take a nice night walk, or they have the horse and carriages, you know, downtown Charlotte that you can get on and ride through this the city streets, and oh, it's so beautiful. I would love to have a photo shoot down there. So hopefully we can make that dream come true sometime soon here on the Queen Amani TV show, because it's just gorgeous. And not, you know, just downtown. It's so many wonderful places here in the city of Charlotte to take a nice photo shoot. I mean, it's so many beautiful places. So if you're trying to decide on like a nice place to take a photo shoot, just really look around. I mean, look around and think about, you know, your look that you're trying to achieve. You know, what do you want in the background? You know, do some pre-planning on that particular photo shoot, especially, you know, what look you're trying to go for. One thing I like is taking pictures around the pool. I absolutely love swimsuits. That's my reasoning for that. You know, if I had it my way, I probably would be in a swimsuit probably every single day. That's how much I love swimsuits. But, you know, so I love to take pictures in different swimsuits just because that's just a love of mine. You know, and I think we all have that, especially, you know, if you're a model, you know what I'm talking about. There are things that you just love taking pictures in the most. Like today I'm in a dress, which is more kind of like a pageantry type dress. And I know that there's some models that just really like to take pictures in dresses. I get it. And it's okay. You know, for me, it's swimsuits. I love my swimsuits. So, you know, hopefully you'll be seeing some more photo shoots of me. One of the goals I have here at the Queen Amani TV show is to take some different photo shoots, just to kind of show you all, you know, different looks, and to tell you what it takes to kind of achieve those photo shoots. So back to the photo shoot that you've seen, you know, earlier, the slideshow. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you like those pictures. Share some of your comments, you know, on our Facebook fan page here at the Queen Amani TV show, and let me know what picture you like the best. I would really, really like that. You know, for me, I liked all of the different pictures, but I probably would have to say my favorite picture out of them all was the blue swimsuit. I love that swimsuit. That's probably my favorite swimsuit right now. The front of it said mermaid on it, but like on one picture you could only see like the me, and it doesn't just say me, it says mermaid. But I just really love that swimsuit. It was a whole body swimsuit and gave me a lot of coverage. It was very comfortable, and it was really very comfortable to do the photo shoot into. And you know, that's actually another thing that you want to keep in mind. You know, whatever you're going to have on in your pictures, make sure you might want to kind of put that outfit on ahead of time. Like, I would recommend putting it on before you go to your photo shoot, just to make sure you're comfortable. I mean, can you imagine if you're outside shooting and it's hot outside, and the thing that you want, the outfit that you're going to have on is hot? You're going to be sweating. And when you're sweating in your photo shoots, they do affect your pictures. So, you really want to keep that in mind. For me, I try to make sure I pick out things that are like lightweight and outfits that I'm going to be really cool in, just because for me, I tend to get really warm when I'm taking my photo shoots. And another thing is lighting. A lot of times the lights from the photo shoot will have a tendency to make you warm too, especially if it's an indoor shoot. So, keep that in mind. What you're wearing is going to affect your photo shoot. But yeah, that particular swimsuit was really nice, really comfortable. And actually, if you would like the name of that particular swimsuit, you can go to our Facebook fan page and look on there. I'll try to, put the name, particular name of that swimsuit. But yeah, it was very nice, very comfortable. In that particular photo shoot, you'll see too that I took some pictures in like some bikinis. I love the bikinis. They were really nice. I will say that for me, I wasn't as comfortable taking the pictures in the bikinis as I was in the full swimsuit. And I think that kind of shows, when you're taking your pictures, because your confidence does come out in your pictures. And so for me, I'm kind of like less confident in bikinis. And I think it's just because I'm a mom, And for you moms that, have had children, you understand. You get it. You understand. Yeah, so I'm a little bit less confident when it comes down to showing my maybe stomach area, but it's okay. It's all good. I still like my bikinis, so I still like to have photo shoots, in bikinis. But yeah, I'm probably more comfortable in the full swimsuits than the bikinis. And so that's definitely something too to keep in mind. How comfortable are you going to be in what you're wearing in your photo shoot? Because you don't want to get on camera and look really insecure or not confident at all, because that's really going to show in your pictures. And then when you get your pictures back, especially if you're spending money to take a photo shoot, you want to really enjoy your pictures that you're getting back. I don't think anything is as worse as spending a lot of money on a photo shoot just to get back your pictures and not be happy with them. So I just think it's really important to make sure that you think of all these things within the pre-planning times, when you're thinking about your look and what you want to wear, that you just kind of consider a lot of these things. And it's really important, because I just remember the days when I didn't consider these things and I didn't have the knowledge like I have now to have the best photos. So I just want to make sure that I'm giving you a little knowledge that I have, just so you can have better photos. So I hope that you've enjoyed the Queen Amani TV show, and make sure you tune in next week. Woohoo! We did it!